Hey guys, Nene Vision here. Happy birthday, April 15th, Aries, the day of human definition. I'm going to read your birthday personology today. Realistic to the extreme, April 15th people are definers of life as they see it. It is the human condition which interests them, in which they must measure, describe, and delineate in everything they do. On the everyday level, April 15th people are busy structuring, giving shape to the needs of family and friends. Those born on this day are involved with what others are eating, wearing, thinking, and doing. Often they become over-involved, and this is where the trouble starts. Those close to April 15th people can come to resent this close observation and begin to hanker for both privacy and independence. If April 15th people go one step further and begin to impose their moral judgments as they well will, they will certainly face resistance. However, for more dependent personalities that need the guidance of a strong hand, April 15th people will fill a necessary role. The inspirational qualities of April 15th people can indeed be great. Thus, those who are touched by their brilliance may come to worship them, becoming passive in their presence and receptive to their wishes. Unfortunately, the less highly evolved April 15th person may have little or no interest in the welfare of others. Therefore, in instituting personal moral beliefs, he or she may act the role of a petty dictator. It is a challenge to April 15th people to define clearly their relationship with those around them and be able to back off, both leaving others free to choose for themselves and situations to go as they will. For example, sometimes an enterprise or endeavor which has not been going well is better left to dissolve. If the April 15th person tries to hold it together out of ideological stubbornness, he or she may be doing everyone a great disservice. Openness and acceptance are important lessons for the April 15th persons to learn. Those born on this day are remarkably adept at planning and founding new structures, organizations, or institutions. Generally, it is best, however, that they relinquish command of them and thus be free to move on to their new pursuits. Alas, their talents for maintenance may tie them to their creations, resulting in a repetitive existence in which they are unable to grow. April 15th people should be aware of apprehending their environment too literally. Their bent is so practical, efficient, and down to earth that they may fail to fathom direct expressions of the human heart. April 15th people sometimes neglect youthful fancy in themselves by demanding an adult approach to all things. In their definition of what is human, they should consider a childlike and irrational aspects of humankind as well as the more mature ones. Also, it is important for them to remember the value of humor or playing the fool once in a while and not taking themselves so seriously. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 15th day of the month are ruled by the number 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6, and by the planet Venus. Those ruled by the number 6 tend to be charismatic and sometimes even inspire worship. The theme of sexual magnetism may figure heavily in the lives of those born on this day because of the combined influences of Venus and Mars, ruler of Aries. Sometimes April 15th people provoke the very irrational tendencies in others which they have repressed in themselves, and since Venus indicates a desire for harmony, April 15th people may be confused when things don't fall into place as planned. Part of the challenge here involves bringing Venus from number 6 and Mars from Aries influence into balance so that masculine and feminine, active and receptive, can both be accepted and expressed in an easy manner. Tarot. The 15th card of the Major Arcana, the Devil, indicates fear/desire dynamic working where sexual attraction, irrationality, and passion are concerned. The Devil holds us slave through our need for security and money. He represents our base nature grasping for security. He controls us through the irreconcilable differences which exist in our male-female selves. The positive side of this card is sexual attraction and the expression of passionate desires. But the card reminds us that although we are bound to our bodies, our spirits are free to soar. Health. Often because of the intense matters at hand, April 15th people neglect their body's condition. This may come as a surprise to others who know April 15th people to be knowledgeable about health and concerned with keeping their life running smoothly. It may also be the case that April 15th people know how much more about health than they do about disease. It's strange and it sounds uncanny, but those born on this day should perhaps at some times give in to minor illnesses to the periodic need of their body to readjust or break down without becoming frantic about immediately getting well. April 15th people should beware of fanatic approaches to fitness. Since their appetites are usually good, they would do well to eat a high, varied diet. Advice. Learn to be more open and accepting. Watch children and learn from them. Irrationality is not always to be feared. Express yourself without fear of rejection or looking foolish. Have fun. Meditation. Getting out of the way and letting things happen is sometimes the very best thing that we can do. Your weaknesses are you're judgmental, you're self-involved, and you're restricted. Your strengths are you're dominant, you're organized, and you're consequent. Happy birthday, April 15th. Have a blessed day. Happy birthday.